Have you ever noticed how two people can look at the same situation and one sees risk while the other sees reward? Well, wealth file number 5 is going to unpack that for you. Rich people focus on opportunities, poor people focus on obstacles. The truth is, opportunity rarely shows up with a bow on top. Opportunity usually looks like work, it sounds inconvenient, and it feels uncomfortable. Rich thinkers train their mind to ask, where is the upside hiding in this situation? On the other hand, poor thinkers ask, what could go wrong? Both are valid questions, but only one creates momentum. When I first started investing in real estate, it was 2021, the craziest market ever after COVID. I saw every reason to get out of the game. The market was unstable. People were buying things for 100,000 over asking. You were getting beat out at every turn. Everything was off the market within sometimes hours. I didn't have the perfect deal, and I was scared to lose money because I barely had any money. So I was like, the last thing I want to do is lose the money that I do have trying to figure out this new, big, scary endeavor that I've committed to moving forward with. But then I realized the people winning weren't waiting for perfect. They were moving on possibilities. And when I started thinking in that way of how can I help people, I realized that even in a market as crazy as 2021, there's still people that need help and that have problems that need to be solved. So instead of focusing on how can I do this and that the best, I said, how can I help somebody out of a difficult situation the best? And when I shifted from thinking about all of the hard obstacles in the 2021 market and said, where can I find opportunity in someone that has true desire and motivation and needs a solution, everything changed. The flip of the mindset will help you see things in a completely different light. So again, I'm going to take you back to protecting your thinking at all costs and protecting the words that come out of your mouth to make sure that they are in alignment for what you want to achieve. The wealthy always train their minds to find the window in every wall. And wealth builders, we call this opportunity vision. The wealthy don't ignore risk. They just refuse to let that be louder than their resourcefulness. There's always going to be risk, y'all, but you have to believe in yourself and the people that you're surrounding yourself with, that you have the answers, because you do have the answers. You just have to find them. It's never going to be easy and just everything falls in your lap. You got to do a little digging. You got to do a little work. You got to be a little scared. You're going to have those feelings, and it's okay. That's part of the process. That's part of the growing process. It's going to grow you. It's going to stretch you. It's going to challenge you. But that's part of the journey, and that's the whole fun of it. So for the next 7 days, I'm going to challenge you. I want you to train your mind for opportunity. I want you to stop yourself when you let your mind talk you out of something because you're only looking at the risk and you're not even considering the reward. So when something feels hard, stop and ask, what is the hidden advantage here? When someone says no, ask yourself, what did this teach me that can make my next yes bigger? Journal your answers for at least 30 minutes every night. Write as if your future self is reading it. I want you to reflect on your day and see where you went wrong with creating a risk, where there might have been a reward. I want you to really think deeply about that day and what you could have done differently and how you can do things differently moving forward. So I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't, what am I going to tell you? Download your tax shield formula guide so that you can start making better decisions with the money that you do have to keep more of that in your pocket.